You're watching the SCAC Player of the Week interviews. It's week one of the SCAC men's soccer season, and today we're joined by the SCAC men's soccer Defensive Player of the Week, junior defensive midfielder John Schuler of the Colorado College Tigers. And John, first of all, congratulations and thanks so much for joining us today.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Glad to be here.
John, you and the rest of your Tiger teammates off to a fast start to the opening weekend of the season. You start off 2-0 for the first time since 2012 with wins against Albion and Luther. What did you learn about this team, and what makes opening weekend so special every year?
Yeah, definitely learned a lot. You know, you can only do so much in preseason, play each other, maybe get an exhibition game here or there. And honestly, our exhibition game, we played Regis, lost 2-0, tough game, didn't play super well. And so coming into the beginning of the year, we were like, we know we're a good team, but we have to show it, and I think that's what we did, which was really great. Kind of showed some perseverance, a little bit of grit, front foot defending all around for sure. That was one thing we talked a lot about and wanted to focus on. I think we learned we can do it. All those first and second balls, that stuff, whether or not we do win first ball, I think we learned that it's important to win that second ball especially. I think we learned that there's a lot in our future, a lot ahead.
John, individually, you're outstanding from your defensive midfield position. This is a team that, as a group, y'all allowed just 5 shots all weekend, 1 goal throughout the course of 2 games. You also chipped in offensively, scoring a goal as well. How were you able to be so successful individually out there on the field for the Tigers?
It's a team game, always. Someone can only be so good no matter what you do. And so from front to back, I think that's where it starts defensively especially. It's not just the 4 defenders, not just center defensive midfielders. And so everyone has to be front foot defending if that's what we're doing, or if everyone's sitting in, everyone's got to sit in. It's a team effort there. And especially, too, we'll play good players throughout the year, especially some good individual players. And so it's maybe sometimes up to someone to kind of guard them for most of the game. But again, it's the whole back line, covering for each other, doing all that kind of stuff. And so, it's someone can be good, but it's definitely a product of the team and of how everyone else is playing.
As I look at the way the weekend unfolded, John, for you and your teammates, 7 goals in the 2 games. You look last year, just 6 times throughout the season, you scored 3 or more goals. You were 6-0 when hitting that mark. I know offensively, when I talked to Coach Palguda coming into the season, he really hoped that you were going to continue to grow in that area as a team. What in that offensive third was really clicking well for you guys in these opening 2 games?
Yeah, great question. I think we knew that, especially in the beginning of games, that we aren't trying to overplay. We kind of get our footing, kind of get the right to play a little bit, kind of put them under pressure first, play in their end a little bit, and then gain the ball and start playing with it. And so one thing I think was great is that we did, 7 goals, like you said, and 6 different players, which is awesome. Everyone's producing, everyone's doing what they need to. It's not all on one person all the time. And so it's great that everyone can kind of pitch into that. And then secondly, I think once we kind of get the ball down and start playing a little bit, we've been running through, lots of different things in practice, different looks at goal, kind of coming from different areas of the field. And so everyone's kind of learning how to bounce off each other, where to be if someone takes your spot or if someone takes a certain area on the field, kind of how to play off of that. And so, again, I think it's kind of looking at where everyone else is, and then one person can kind of shine through that if there's the right opportunity, then if they take it. And so I think people have been taking those opportunities so far, which has been great to see. And everyone's been converting. And 7 goals in two games in a weekend is great.
Huge weekend coming up for you and the rest of your teammates. John, you head over to Ohio to take on Kenyon and Ohio Wesleyan, 2 great NCAC schools, and a huge opportunity for this team just to continue to grow and build off the success you found in the first weekend of the season. What are your expectations heading into the weekend, and what will be key for this team to put together a couple of great results?
Yeah, I think we've just set high expectations for the year. We have the talent is there. I think the work ethic is there, team chemistry is there, and so, every game we can win, right? And so Kenyon obviously ranked for preseason or ranked before the preseason, so it'll be a big game. And the thing is, too, we can't just look at that game. We also play Ohio Wesleyan, another great team. I think we're just gonna kind of continue what we were doing, play how we want to play in our style, not kind of do what they want to do. And so front foot defending, like I was saying earlier, different people converting. You know, if it's not only one threat, if you don't only have one threat on the field, goals can come from anywhere, any player. And so I think that's huge for us. We're something we kind of focus on, look forward to showing. And yeah, I mean, Kenyon, we played just the other night, and you know, they play physical, they play a good game, they play pass well, definitely have some skilled, talented players. And so, you know, I think defensively we got to be ready for that and not let them do those things, kind of be tight to them when they play and win second balls, like I was saying. So kind of stick to our strategy and stick to what we've been talking about in preseason. Do the same for Ohio Wesleyan. So I think if we can kind of do what we've been talking about, we'll see some good results for sure if everyone's converting.
Now it's time for the fastest minute in all Division III sports. That's right, it's the SCAC 60, a chance for you, SCAC Nation, to get to know your SCAC player of the week a bit better. John, are you ready?
Yeah, very.
We'll put 60 seconds on the clock, and here we go. John, what superpower would you rather have, invisibility or the ability to fly?
Fly, for sure.
Are you a morning or night person?
Morning.
Favorite day of the week?
Thursday. It's almost the weekend.
You've got a bowl of chips, John. Are you pairing those chips with guac or cheese dip?
Guac, for sure.
Favorite number?
6.
Funniest teammate?
One more time?
Funniest teammate you have?
Funniest teammate. I'd have to say my roommate, Jackson Silverstein.
Would you rather control every coin flip or be unbeatable at rock, paper, scissors?
Unbeatable at rock, paper, scissors. We do it too much.
Favorite place to study on campus?
Library.
If you didn't play soccer at Colorado College, what sport would you try to join and be a part of?
Probably lacrosse. Never played, but yeah.
Appetizers or desserts?
Appetizers.
And that will wrap up the fastest minute in all Division III sports, the SCAC 60. Again, this week we are joined by the SCAC Men's Soccer Defensive Player of the Week, junior defensive midfielder John Schuler of the Colorado College Tigers. John, again, congratulations on your honor and best of luck as you continue to march forward throughout your junior season.
Thank you. Yeah, it's great to be here. Appreciate it.